Hello guys, I'm Luxman Pupinabin from Proxy. You will go to our proxy.com website if you want to see more, like downloads and abouts and news. There are interesting downloads there. You can read the news. So today we will be doing our first tutorial. So you open command prompt first. Okay, but if you don't have a pen, you can just type command or CMS for short. Now I already opened it, so now I'm make a new directory. So it makes make dir this and that. And we can type on the name of the file we want to make. We're making this file so we can put the program.cs file in it. So now we can type in the name as sample as an example. Now we have to go in that file. Now we're in the sample file. And now we type .NET. .NET is like if you want to make a program file, type .NET. If you don't know what .NET is, type it in Microsoft Docs. Now we type new. The new keyword is to make it, but we're not going to pass anything what kind of type we want to make because we need to see what kind of types we make. So now it shows you the blueprint for it. Now the console.application, if you type console, it'll make a console.application in that. So we're gonna make .NET new and type console because that's the kind of file we want to make. So it's starting to make it. Now just clear the screen. We can now use this. So we can .NET run, and it made a file for us, as you can see. So if you want to see the code, you can type code. You have to download code, but you can also use Atom or Visual Studio. But for me, it doesn't work because it's just a problem. So if that happens to you too, open here. So let me just make a new window, and now we can open it by file and open file. Okay, I go into users box to see what happens. And there it is. So we'll see what happens. Now we can sample. We want to open a file. So now we go into here. There's the name of it. So we're just seems like it's not. So we need to open actually a folder. Open users, box, and we type sample. So now it's gonna select it. Now it's gonna open it. And now we're gonna view this program.cs. And look, this is the program. And in here, this is the same results. So console is in the system collection, and the right line is like if you want to write it on this line. So now it will say, and now you put in the words that you want to. So that's why it says hello world. This is the default. So when we change this to Lakshman, it will show hello Lakshman. So that's pretty cool. And that's all for today. Remember, go to our website if you want to see more. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't, and bye. Hi guys, I'm Lakshman Padmanabhan from Progsy. Go to our website progsy.com if you want to see more about us and downloads and the news. So today we'll be using variables. Last time we made this file and typed in. So if you want to see that video, the link is in the description below. So now we're gonna make a variable. So we're gonna make a string because the variable is gonna hold a string. So we're just gonna name the variable my name. So now you can give it the string is gonna hold. We need double quotes for that. And inside the double quotes, we're gonna type in the string that it's gonna hold. Now we will, instead of Lakshman, we can make it hold. So this is, it says my name and it has a problem. It's not, it's just a warning, but it is important. The variable my name is assigned, but its value is never used. It's because that my name is it's not being used in here. So we're just gonna use it right now. So one way to, instead of just typing that, we can do this. So it'll plus the my name period. And then the computer will see that it's a variable, and it's gonna find that variable here, and then it's gonna see what its value. And it sees that it's a string. So now it'll replace this with this string. And there's another way to do this. Let me show you the results. Last time it had this result. And it's gonna be the same. Just put it in different. Just use the variable. Now, as you can see, they're exactly the same. Now we are gonna use it. We're gonna do this in a different way. So we're gonna do interpolated. It's called interpolated string. So instead of just using the plus sign, you can use this, and it's gonna make this interpolated string. So put these curly brackets and put in the value you want. So my name, and it's gonna give the same result. And now, as you can see, it's the same result. Just use it in a different way again. And how interpolated string is useful is that you can have, like, here you can, if this my, so we can make this my variable. You can make mathematical signs with it. So we're just gonna make a variable, and instead of using a string, we are gonna use a number. It stores this number now. And now if we just do this, you want to make a mathematical, you can't make any mathematical signs. But if you use interpolated string, you can just, like, you can actually use interpolated, you can actually use mathematical symbols. So instead of hello, you can use my var. So if we take out this, save it, and .NET Run, you can see that my var is 85. I go into this variable and saw the variable is 85. But if we do this, it's gonna times that 85 times 8. And you'll see that it's 85 times 8 because same thing, but the number. So now it'll times 85 times 8 and it'll show the result. So .NET Run, and 85 times 8 equals 680. So that's all. Bye bye. Guys, I'm Lakshman Padmanabhan from ProGC.com. If you want to see more, go to our website ProGC.com. So last time we left our program like this. Today we'll be seeing arrays. So what arrays do, it's like a variable, but it holds more than one value. So this is how you make it. So first you type the one you want to make. We'll have an integer as the array type. We do this so it knows that's an array. And now we can just type array as array of integers. Now we equal it. So this is the name of the array. Now we're gonna give it how much values it's gonna hold. We type new int, okay? And then we're gonna type it's gonna hold 5. So we're not using any of those codes like that. So now we have a simple array. Now we have to add values to it. How we do that is we type array of integers so we can just name it arrays. So now we type in which one we're gonna add in. So remember, it starts from 0 as 1 because that's how it is built. You have to get used to it. But after we do that, we need to show what it equals. So we're gonna give a new int, just 10, okay? And then we're gonna give it another one. So we're gonna make it 20. Then we're gonna make it this one, third one, 30. And the fourth one, 40. Okay, so that's how it looks like. I'll show you another way to do this without having any measurement. So, but first, let's see how this one works. So now you type in the, so if we go to arrays, 0 is gonna go to that array and it's gonna see the first one equals 10. So it's gonna print out 10 when you run it. So .NET run, and it's gonna run and say 10. It's supposed to. See? Now it says 10. Because it saw that it's an array, so it goes to that array, and here it is. Then it sees the values. So they saw that the first one equals 10. So they're just accessing. So now there's another way to do this. And instead of like limiting it, you can do this. So we can do 10, 20, 30, 40. We can go as much as we want. So we can go to 100 if we want. So it goes all the way to the 10th, which is 9. So we save this, and it's gonna print out 100. So let's run it. So let me just clear this again. And as you can see, it's 100. And it's because that it's the same way, but it goes in here and it doesn't have to go here. It goes here and finds the 10th digit, which is 100. And that's all for the arrays. So you can just create an interface real quick, and we can just say this the array number picked is, so just check this. See, now it says the array number is picked. The array number picked is 100. That's all for today. Bye. Hi guys, I'm Licken Pepinubin from Proxy. If you want to see more about us, you go to proxy.com and you can see about us and news and downloads for our projects. Last time we were using arrays, and today we will be using lists. Now lists, they're just like arrays, but they are just like arrays, but they are built in a different way. So this is how you make them. So you have a list, then you put these, and now you type in the type you wanna use for this list. So in this case, it'll be an int. We can type list int equals new list. Now we can type, and now we're just gonna type now we just created a new one. So now we're gonna add. So this is pretty cool. So it's in a different way, but there's two ways to add. One way is to list int equals, so we can just do it as array. So 0 equals 10, then list int equals 1, and list int equals 2. We can go on. So there's another way, I'll show you. So then list now it's the same way. So if we just change this int, then we're just gonna print in the second one, and when we run it, it's gonna give the results as out of range. So I think that's because we can't do it like that. We need to do it like this. Add method. So that's really the difference between a array and a list. They're made differently, but for the same use. 10. We'll just copy this. And 20, 3. Now when we save this and run it, instead of that, it will give the array number, so it's actually this. Just change that to list. So now it will say the list is number picked is 20, and now we can actually make um 2, so we can go 40. I'm just experimenting. See? Yeah, you can actually do that. So we'll just take that out, and bye for now. Go to our next tutorial. Bye. Hello guys, I'm Lakshman Pavanabhan from Proxy. Go to our website proxy.com if you want to see about, news, and or downloads for our projects. Last time we were using lists and we were selecting it in the console.write line. And we selected the second value in the list. So now we are going to use for loops. What do for loops do? It does what you instruct. It does whatever the code you put in again and again and again until you say for it to stop. So this is how you build a for each loop. This time we're actually making a little application. So var input equals console.readline. A read line is what the user puts in, and we're just gonna store that as the var input. Now we are gonna make a for loop. So you type in a new var, and then you make it and then you set it to 0. And then I is 10. So it'll only be running when this I is under 10. And every time the for each loop runs, it'll go more and more and more. We'll add 1 to it. Now let's just give this user instructions. So now we're just gonna say you type in the word that you want this application to print 10 times. So now the user has some instructions now. So now we're just gonna, now this is what the for loop will do. So we're just gonna write line the input 10 times until I is no longer under 10, value 10. So now .NET run, when we run it, oh, it just We have to save it. Now we run. And now we type the word, then it prints it 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it printed 10 times. So now if we type again and we type, let me just clear this. We type again a different, my name, it'll print it out 10 times. So that's the for loop. Bye. Hello guys, I'm Lickman Pubanabin from Proxy. If you want to see more like this, you can go to our website called proxy.com, and you can see about us and news, and you can also see the projects we have made, and you can actually download them. So last time we left the program like this. So now, we were using the for loop. Now we are gonna use the do loop. So do loop, it's just like the for loop, but built in a different way. So do loop. So let me just, now first you have to change this to do. Okay? And now you don't have the variable. So you type while so this is the condition. So just like the for loop. And now since it doesn't have any variable set, we have to take it out of here. So now we have to make a new variable out here. So we can make for I equals 0 for the starter. The last one. Now everything will work as the same. So what this is doing is that the for loop, it is doing the same thing, but it's the for loop I personally like it the best because you can fit everything into that. So you can do this, and then we can do I10 and I plus plus, and you don't have to like put them in different areas. You can just do that and type in that. So it's really easy, but sometimes you need to use the do loop. So now we are going to run it. So now we're going to run, and it'll work hopefully. So we type in the input, and now it on in 10 times. So that's pretty good. So look, now we're gonna add some stuff. We're gonna add for second input. Yeah, second input equals console. We're gonna make a second one. So actually we're gonna make, instead of doing this 100 times, we're gonna make this a for loop. This one tries in. So now we can just put this in a for loop. I equals 0. I plus plus. I is under 10. So I now I plus. So we'll just have to name this to 2I2 I second I second I second. So now we're just gonna wrap everything. So we'll just copy and we'll actually cut and then put it into this. So what if we we can do this. Okay, so let's just add spaces. Looking kinda neat. Now we take out the space. Now we save. Now when we run it, so actually you'll have to name this second. Now save, and when we run it, it should work. So yeah, it's supposed to be like this command. So you run into a lot of problems like this often. It's a good practice to solve them. It'll help you more. So let me see. Oh, and let me see. and we have to add this. So we're just and it should work. And so it all works until it's 10. So that's all for today.